flowers gone. Long time passing, where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago, where have all... What we do in this 1960s coffee house is, first of all, we do it in a church basement, an old church basement. We turn off all the lights, we put candles on the tables. So right away, we've kind of recreated the atmosphere of an old 1960s coffee house. And what I do is, I go year by year through the 1960s and I talk about all the things that happened. Civil rights marches, the anti-war protests, the student power demonstrations, women's liberation protests, kids growing their hair long, the hippies, the riots, the communes, the early space shots, the political assassinations. So it's a quite serious, kind of a quite serious evening. And because it's so serious, and we're talking about the war and the riots and civil rights demonstrations and death sometimes, we also lighten it up because the 60s were also a time of a lot of fun. The 1960s coffee house, the spirit of the 60s coffee house, it's Friday, November 13th, 7:30 p.m. In the basement of the old King Avenue Methodist Church. That's at the corner of King and Neal. I think the actual address is 299 West King. The show starts around 7:30, but if you want a good seat, we recommend you get there around 7, and then you can claim your seat, get a good seat, and then you can look through some of the 60s memorabilia, have a few of our refreshments. We'll be having authentic 1960s refreshments. That means we will have coffee, but in the spirit of the 1960s, we'll be having what we usually had at 1960s coffee houses, which is instant coffee. Instant coffee. I know some of the younger people will say, what is instant coffee? You'll just have to come and taste it, but that's what we used to drink in the 1960s. So, hopefully we'll see you all there. When will they ever learn?